back to that video. I think it was with a Fox News guy, UFC. It was on. I got it off of some fucking site, but it was like you said. It was a mashup of the interview and questions being asked in the interview, and then flashing back to a contradictory statement after he answered a question. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it was so bad.
With the hypocrisy, and it was, and if they would have just played the interview without doing all that, it would have been uncomfortable enough, because Dana was stuttering and stammering over himself, looking to grab words. It was the guy that asked the question with ESPN guy asked some fucking poignant questions, dude.
Yeah, he did. He
caught him fucking off guard, and he basically
man.
Yeah. And it's like, no, you're not going to have a little, we're just not, this is not UFC channel here. Okay. We're not going to ask you all the questions that you want to fucking hear. And it caught him a little off guard. And Dana knows, deep down in his heart, knows that this Bones Jones situation with the cocaine is fucking wrong, dude. And I've said it on social media, and I've put a little YouTube thing about it. And we've talked about it, the coddling of fighters, named fighters. He should have been set example of, dude. We're talking about your name, the name of your company. Fuck the fighter. It's about the name. The name should always come first. The UFC name should always come first, bro. And that's what I've been pushing.
When it comes to this,
making a statement, saying to other fighters, if you fucking do this, and you get busted by a Schedule I, federally sanctioned, scheduled, or not sanctioned, announced Schedule I drug in cocaine, and you're using this, I don't care if it's fucking recreational or not, you need to be a higher standard here. Okay? Yeah. You don't see in these other fucking, I had people, we had an argument with the guy on Facebook. I'm saying, okay, it's not about the fighter, it's about protecting the shield. Like fucking the NFL, the shield, the name, the brand, setting an example, being the first, saying, hey, yeah, you can be Bones Jones, you could be whatever. You're not going to protect this guy, and basically almost praise him. And then he turns around in our face, doesn't even spend a whole day in rehab, dude. We think, hey, yeah, John Jones, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, going to rehab for a month, getting his shit straight. Not even a day, and walks out.
Yeah.
It's like in our face, bro.
I didn't even give him that much.
Yeah.
I didn't give him that much because it's like, well, whatever, man. I mean, he had the drunk driving, whatever, ran his car around a tree or whatever. And it's like, I just completely forgot about it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, I'm interested in the fights, not their personal lives. But now when your personal life gets involved in your fight, and you're pissing dirty here, this is unprecedented, man. Nobody has ever pissed dirty like this. And people, it's not really pissing dirty because you can't listen.
If you're not an addict, you don't know what you're talking about.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Nice fucking comment. Yeah. Just ridiculous, man. If you're not, that has to do with nothing.
Yeah.
But what is that back?
That's fucking grabbing for straws.
Yeah. What else can you fucking say other than that besides nothing? That's just stupid. We're talking about fighting here. We're not talking about who's an addict and who's not, moron. We're talking about the fucking fight game and how it's so ridiculous. I mean, how many times have we heard Dana say this about fairness and this about fairness, and I'm not going to screw this guy over just to do it for this guy? That whole interview went over all that, and yet he himself comes down on fucking, like we just talked about, the Diaz brothers for, the pot,
Mike Riddell.
Piss and dirty and all this, and not Herman, but what's the other
Mike
guy?
Riddell, bro. Mike Riddell fucking gets banned.
Well, yeah, Matt Riddle got fucking cut.
Riddle. My fault, yeah. Riddell.
Yeah, Matt Riddle got fucking cut too because of pot. But, your beloved champion, there's a little bit of whatever it is, metabolite, fucking butthole light. I don't give a shit what it's called. You can make a fancy name for it all you want. It's not going to change anything. If dude did a few lines, okay? And it was during the time when he was supposed to be tested. He was tested, and he did coke, and he got caught on it. You guys did the best thing you could do to cover it up, so that he could, and then he has the audacity to come out and say, oh, John Jones deserved to fight. John Jones had the right to fight. Well, you have the right to go to jail because you're not pointing out the truth about somebody breaking the law, idiot. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, really. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm saying that and pointing that out because it's equally as stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's equally as stupid.
Well, not only that, it's how about we got some new. You trying to get some new fight fans in here? You trying to get your sport popular? Hey, mommy, it's okay to fucking toot some snow and fucking you can be a champ. I like this sport. Can I have some snow?
Yeah, let's do a couple of lines, Jimmy. Come on.
No,
Yeah, it's on
in
Fox
all
TV.
seriousness, it's like really you're condoning a fucking a cokehead, and you're saying it's okay. And it's once. Why doesn't fucking Dana right now release a statement saying I think it's bullshit that John Jones came out of fucking rehab? I was expecting John Jones to take this rehab thing seriously. Why doesn't he come out and say something like that, bro?
No, because it's
Because I would have gave him a little
Shut the
leeway
fuck
if
up
he would have
mode.
fucking done some time in rehab. We both would have.
it's shut the fuck up time now. The Zuffa brothers are like, dude, shut Zuffa brothers, Fertitta brothers. What you-
Same thing.
yeah, the Zuffa brothers are like, look, shut up, dude. Just don't say anything. Let it fucking blow over. That's exactly. It's, as Dana would say, business as usual. Business as usual. Business as usual. We'll see we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. You know, as he fucking says himself, we'll see what happens. You know, and everything always airs out with a little bit of time, and it's the same old bullshit.
Time heals all. They'll forget about it.
Right, and this is the thing too that pisses me off is I'm not forgetting about all this shit. I mean, we've gone over so much news and topics and just shit that makes them look bad. I mean, it goes all the way back to Kane being coddled years ago. People don't generally think about who's being coddled and who hasn't fought tough enough fights before they get a title shot and shit like that. People don't think about that kind of shit when they're your general. Okay, the fight card's coming up here on Saturday night. I'm gonna order it because I'm interested in these couple dudes. Those are the fans that they want the most because they're not paying attention to what's going on front and center. You know what I mean? Front and center of what's going on right now with the tests, before and after, everything. Those are the fans they want because they're not paying attention. Who gives a shit? I want to know what's going on at fight night. It's a fucking joke, people. It's a joke, man. UFC right now, UFC. I'm sorry, dude, but UFC looks like the biggest joke, worse than they ever have been, man. And this is, to me, this is borderline. I'm dying to see another promotion start making waves because UFC right now, in my mind,
Credibility hit. They took a credibility hit.
oh, you couldn't have said it even better. I mean, you couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better. Fucking, it's sorry guys, you took a big notch of suckness. You guys fucking suck right now.
You know the best thing
It's horrible.
You know the best thing that Zuffa could do is chop off the head of the talking fucking beast, dude. They got to get fucking Dana out of there, dude. Dana is the cancer, dude. If you, like all these other sports organizations, if you had the letter of the law that you live by or a code that you're, you know, a no fuck around code, no exception code,
Which he's been trying to tout that for quite a while now about how they're so prim and proper.
If that was the case, then instead of having some fucking talking head up there doing interviews and giving fucking excuses and looking like a fucking total hypocrite, you just have the letter of the law. This is what, you know, a bunch of, you know, your top brass comes out, they do their things. This is what the law says. Sorry, you're fucking suspended for a year for fucking cocaine Schedule 1 use. And this is not your fucking rule. I don't care if it's your rules. This is a fucking federal offense, dude. Okay? Yeah. It is. It's it.
Nobody's paying any attention to that.
You smoked the coke, you possessed the coke at one time. Okay, so nobody didn't hold you down and start jamming fucking a toot up your nose. Okay, some yay up your nose. Okay? Nope. Let's get real here. This is, like I said, you got new fans coming in and they're and younger fans, and their parents are looking at this and saying, I don't want my kid watching this. I don't want to watch this. They're basically saying that a fucking cokehead is okay to retain his title, not get punished, only do a couple hours in rehab, and get patted on the back for all this shit. Bullshit.
Yeah. It's total bullshit, man. I mean, I just can't get over, like what you said about it's time to get the claptrap out of there. You know, I mean, really, I don't see it happening, but at the same time, and I'm just saying that because a lot of things that he's done shitty and worthless and horrible. He's done a lot of good things, so he's still their cash cow. But I have to agree with you.
But the what have you done for me lately shit's coming into play. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and you know what? I want to make another point about that
2015
too.
sucked.
He does not do any post-fight scrums anymore. He does none. I mean, like if you go on YouTube, whatever, after this coming Sunday, you go on YouTube or whatever and look up, post-fight scrum or post-fight this or whatever, you'll see the conference. There will be nothing about post-fight scrum. He just doesn't do them anymore. I don't think it's because he doesn't want to. Maybe it is because he doesn't want to. But I mean, I guarantee you they were in his ear too because I think it's getting to the point where it's like, dude, there's too many lies on record here to where you can't back out of this anymore. No more shit talking anymore. You can't go out here and talk anymore. You're basically what you were saying rings true to me because Dana's credibility is fucking shot. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is a chameleon. Whatever color
after that interview, I can't believe a fucking thing that comes out of this guy's fucking mouth. Really?
Hell no. The credibility is gone, man. It's over. It's over. I mean, it's over, man. It would be a monumental change for them if they brought in somebody else. You know what I mean? To take his place. But I think it would be a fresh change. And it would be like, you know what? This is actually a really good idea. This is a fresh change. Maybe we could have a little more truth up here. We could have a little less friggin' lies behind the scenes. You know, I don't know, man. I personally, I think that's one of the better things you could do. I'm not saying Dana's not good at what he's doing. You know, I mean, he's good at what he's done. But there's been so many damn lies over the years that he can't cover his damn tracks anymore. That's why he doesn't do the after fight, whatever post fight scrums and all that bullshit. And that's why
he ends up sticking his foot in his own fucking mouth, as we've seen in that interview. It's like the guy was just going back, just left and right, fucking contradictory after contradictory, hypocrisy manifest.
Money is really the be all end all, man. Oh, it's an administrative oversight. Bullshit. That, you know what that is? That's a politician statement. Get out of here, man. You're the biggest liar of them all. It's ridiculous, man, and I'm so tired of hearing about it, man.
And the worst thing is they feed us the shit and they're like, oh, they'll eat it up. They'll believe it. It's almost like that right in our face, like we're that dumb.
UFC is just a
coddling manifest, hypocrisy manifest.
Yeah.
Lies all over the fucking place. Damage control. 2015 has been an abomination, dude. And we're just a couple weeks in.
Yeah. And we're just getting started. So with that being said, man, let's take a break here.
And let's do it. Well, let's just make this a show, brother. It's fucking steadfast.
And a God beer.